Hello, this is Mercury Actual, a member of the Battlestar Galactica Discord sim. I'm doing Ghost Fleet Story Mission number 1 with the game modified to allow for Mark 7 Vipers aboard the Mercury class and the Valkyrie class. Sort of like a modern campaign, the same campaign, but it's worth recording, and I'm hoping to record throughout the video all the tactical thoughts that come to mind, save me some production time and watching the entire video again and putting comments where I think it's important. There's probably a lot of commentary that can be made that could be assisting players. So I will go through this as an instructional video. I'll point out every little tactic that I use as part of this scenario. So strap in and enjoy. I'll show the fleet and then we'll jump and do the mission. Battlestar Galactica has to be the head of the BSG-75. No other ship can be the flagship. I've got the standard 2 Mark II Vipers and 2 Assault Raptors aboard that ship. I've got a nuke and PCM aboard the Battlestar Columbia and the Battlestar Mars, same setup, and a pair of Valkyries. And to protect the Galactica, since if it dies, you lose the game, and carry a couple extra spare back pocket nukes, which I'm sure we'll never need to use, is a Celestra. A highly experienced Celestra with 32 out of 40 XP. You see from the right-hand side over there. Okay, let's play the audio, and then play the game.
Hey, welcome back, Commander. Knew you wouldn't be gone too long. Galactica's just been putting up the good fight while you were away. Yeah, nothing strenuous, a few headlines here and there. Quiet couple of weeks. But it looks like you're back just in time for an objective straight from the brass. Ministry has called us in for a sting operation on a caravan of toasters trying to escape airline. Local peacekeepers are handling the fugitives on the ground. We'll deal with the fleet waiting for them in orbit. Combat jump is in 20 minutes.
There is the audio. Oh, we'll research this fleet.
Reports about a potential Cylon mustering point. One report was pretty definitive, but the others were vague or incomplete. Ministry isn't sure which to believe, so they want us to investigate. Just to be safe.
Just to be safe, we want to make sure we get recon on that fleet, because it could, at 1900 point, we're worried it could be a very big fleet. And obviously, every time we do a story mission, we rile up the Cylons even further. It's been a year since I've done the mission. I don't remember the mission. I don't see any Cylons. I think the formation I have is silly. It allows for self-flacking between the Galactica and the 2 Mercury, so it's not as silly as I thought. Okay. Run the weapons list again. Make sure everything is fine. Torpedoes and Mark 7s in our Valkyries. Proceed.
contacts, Cylon IFFs. Airlon ground is on standby waiting for our signal.
Focus up, people. We're here to make the Peacekeepers look good down there for tomorrow's headlines. No casualties, no frack-ups. Let's get to work, Commander.
At some point, as I recall, Ghost Fleet requires you to jump ships into the Ghost Fleet. I don't think it's on turn 1. If it is, I just don't remember. So we're looking for a standard configuration. Now the Valkyries are stacked. That is really old school there, but okay. We're going to take a run at the Cylons that are close by and try and eliminate them piece by piece. Keep the Cylons from getting us on both sides. Never good to be in a crossfire in this game. So we turn all of our ships, we take control A, we get Z, we launch all fighters. Can't use the nukes until we get a Dreas return, so we go B, put up GCM. Gotta try and protect ourselves in 2 directions. That's going to be interesting.
Deploying countermeasures.
Okay, and we'll have the Celestial protect the Galactica's hull. I guess we'll start with the front since we're pointing our front at the enemy. Notice the display. And the Galactica will get front armor. Usually I buff up a Mercury, but the Galactica is more important in this scenario because if you lose the Galactica, you lose the game.
Set condition 1. I repeat, set condition 1. This is not a drill.
Watch here, we hit the key, if you haven't pre-programmed it, the slash key right below the backspace key, bink, and you see your weapons range. Outer band is light hit, red band is heavy hits. This is neutral posture. You see from up here, there's nobody in range. And we're actually attempting to get to the Cylons on one side faster in order to avoid the crossfire. So we're going to actually do something I almost never do in this game with a Battlestar. We're going to, well, we're thinking about boosting. I'm not sure that that's a great idea either because the slower we go, the more the armor builds up in the front of the Galactica. So we're going to send the Assault Raptors forward as a big clump. They'll intercept missiles to a degree. And we'll assign the Mark II Vipers to defend the Assault Raptors. And we'll put the Mark VII Vipers out here to protect us from other things, because I sense a missile crossfire coming. Nothing special on the menu for this shit, maybe, yeah. Remember.
Watch your animals, people.
Immediately we're challenged by fighters. We've already squadroned up the Mark VIs, so we're going to leave 2 of them where they are and send 2 of the squadron groups out to get the nearest Cylon.
Confirmed squadron target.
Now watch what we're doing with the Assault Raptor. Click here, paint target, H key, we paint this guy so our fire at him is more accurate, and we kill him faster. We've got Mark II Raiders, which will automatically defend the Assault Raptors if we continue moving them in a forward direction, which we will continue to do gradually. We don't have any ships under us, so we can't fire off any nukes. We're doing the old drop the Valkyries as far as you can trick, because that's the only way to play this game. And we'll zoom in for a better picture of what happens, what's going on here. I don't think we need to point forward guns at the fighters. Maybe the Valkyries, though. Maybe they can contribute to the fighter war a little bit. Here's how we tell. We do the old target, and click a single ship, target, click the ship, and you see the accuracy versus target is 0. So we're not really going to get much anywhere with this, but we tried. And then we're just going to paint another target for the other Viper squadron if we can reach it. Doesn't look like we can. No, we can't. Okay, so that's it.
Squadron is taking fire.
Not today, Raptor. Not today.
Hostile unit identified.
Once we get in the attack line, there we go. Base star. Okay, we can nuke the base star. That's a definite doable. So we end base star. I think we'll double nuke him.
Commander.
There's really nothing stopping us. And from the Celestra, we will deliver a nuke to the Mercury for refire. It'll take a little while.
Supply Raptors are ready.
Now notice this circular thing that's spinning around. That is the range of the guns. That's neutral posture. Watch what happens when I click up here on the Jupiter class, Jupiter 2, and go to attack mode. It extends the range of the guns. Notice the base star is now within the outer band. So if we double click the base star, the T key, we don't get a firing solution, but we probably will get a firing solution during the turn. So that's worth doing. Same thing for these two guys. We go to full offensive. We can get away with flacking to the side of the Cylons on the left, and we know that it's going to be necessary eventually, so we do that. Provide a wall. Now we conduct the fighter war with prejudice. He's attacking a Raider prototype squadron, that's good. 2 is attacking a prototype squadron, same one. Attack a different one. Different squadron, different guy there, okay? You gotta hit the T key on that. Then you get your target choice. Bing. And my next Mark 7 squadron, which is the Battlestar Mars. He's got a good attack going already, doesn't need any help from me. And he's going to just attack the second squadron here. We're just going to clean up the squadrons real fast here.
Confirmed squadron target.
Okay, so that's the end of our turn. Oh yeah, not quite. Now we go to full offensive on the Valkyries. Again, watch the little blue thing spinning around. It's just brushing the edge of the base star. Now we go full offensive in posture. In order to, now that increases it, now it's passing through almost the center of the ship, so You would think the Valkyrie can get a firing solution. It's got 3 times the guns up top that it has on the bottom, but okay. And we got a solution from that guy. So I like if I have time to actually do a firing solution for each ship, because ships can block each other's firing angles, and you want your weapons to have a firing solution whenever possible. And the last move of this turn will be to hit that base star with munitions. Full set of torps. Oh, and I forgot also, I have to possibly jump in and paint targets. This really improves the efficiency of your work against the Cylons. Any chance you have a live Assault Raptor, you want to paint the targets, because there's no harm in not painting the targets, really. You have to do it manually one at a time. This guy's taking a little damage, but he can hit this target. Alright, check the Battlestar firing solution. Oh, that's flak, sorry. See, the turn wasn't even nearly over. We got some more PCM to use here. We'll conserve it a little bit. We'll select all these 3 ships, move them up, because they all do better. The Mercuries do better higher up, so. Now we'll check the firing solution of the Mercury again. And we check flak again, because my finger is on the H, not the T. We have a firing solution there, so we're going to focus the Mercury as well. And I'm betting you're going to see the Space Star is going to take a lot of damage real quickly. The nukes are never going to get to it. But that's the chance you take when you play Battlestar Galactica Deadlock. Sometimes you waste your munitions.
Hopefully they're getting a bit more excitement on the ground.
Do not wish for such things, Lieutenant. Civilians should not be fodder for the war machine.
They're not civilians, they're robots. Doesn't matter if they're holding a gun or a shovel.
Centuries of military doctrine disagree with you. We have clear distinctions for non-combatants. You don't get to pick and choose when to uphold the covenants of just warfare.
Oh, like when they cut the air on Pallas.
Especially when your enemy does not. Denying them the opportunity to grow does not make you strong. It just makes you a tyrant.
We're not going to provide self-flacking because from the Galactica we'll get in position to do it, but we want to use our PCM forward to deal with the large amount of missiles coming our way. Base star is already 0, the nukes aren't going to do anything. We're going to do a hard turn and use the Valkyrie's excellent anti-aircraft potential to take out some Cylon TT. That is a Raider. There's no firing solution now, but providing broadside will bring the PDCs online. And that's always a good thing to fire at a Cylon. Again, no solution now, but that'll change. The good news is we've got Assault Raptors, which we can do the semicolon, which is defend in place, and we put them right in this lane here. So they do that work for us. And then the squadrons will TT. That'll work for that squadron there. And that squadron's over there. This squadron's over here. And we'll put him on the Assault Raptor, the Heavy Raider as well, because we don't getting boarded just kind of sucks. All right. And let's take a look at these squadrons out here, see what we're doing here. They're taking on raiders and they're winning, so we'll leave them alone. We've got flak up against the ship that's charging us, this Arachne. Check his weapons. Once he's under us, you can see his weapons. Look, he's got 70 missiles, and he's used 9 of them so far. He's got 61 to go, and next turn he'll go to fire. I'm feeling very talkative today. Okay, so this all we're going to do here is watch our nukes pass through the Cylon. Our next nuke is getting ready. Let's see if this guy is ready to deliver another nuke. No, see, he can only deliver. He has one delivery Raptor for weapons, so that's something I can track. It takes some time to get a weapon off of a Celestra onto another ship. Okay, you've got full armor there. You're going up. What's you going to give Galactica next? I think you're going to give Galactica H bottom armor.
Launching drones.
There's no special orders here, so. But we'll watch the heavy waiter squadron during the turn and see if we actually hit it.
Missiles incoming.
Not today, Big Sam.
Something killed it instantly.
Firing on target.
Friendly squadron installed.
Good call on the flak of the battle stars. We're protecting ourselves while we continue to destroy ships out here. Alright, I'm going to use the assault raptors to get a solution on the last ship in front of me. I want to know what's going on with that. Don't see any other. I see a, let's just take a look and see. Oh, okay, the Mercury has been hit on the left side. Let's go defensive to further protect it. So I can still hit the Talon. Okay. Now, engineering can protect your armor. So we're actually going to switch over and give the Mercury some left side armor, build that back up because it just took too quick a hit there. The Columbia. Maybe we can't afford this left armor thing. We should be able to turn away soon.
Launching drones.
Now it's our all right, we're going to take this guy. Going to let the Valkyries down low where they do the best job.
Yes, Commander.
I'm going to assign the Valkyries anti-fighter duty. No, we're going to assign them anti-Talon duty. Now our flak will improve. We may hit our own ships here. Well, the flak field gets bigger, gets thicker. Let's find out if we wound our own ships. Our Vipers right here, you see where I'm zooming, are threading the needle. And kind of going by the flak field. Where is there? Oh, okay, that's good. I think it's a waste of time to send the Raptors out there. Let's actually see if we can hit the. No, we're going to target that guy and kill him. See what the Galactica can do for us here. How about hit that target? Long range hit, but it's good to start gnawing at it a little bit. I think the Valkyries can actually take care of the Talon. No, they can't because they're firing. Yeah, you can see what they can do about the other target here. I like to kill what's in front of me quick as possible. You should die for me.
I need blast reloads now!
Yep.
Crap! I'm winged!
Check the Columbia. I didn't do the armor boost correctly. You select the ship and then your movements, HH. You click, you go left. So either the armor boost didn't work, but we are going to start losing hull if we are actually already losing hull because we're being hammered on this side. So B.
Deploying countermeasures.
I think we need to turn the Battlestar.
Yes, sir.
Red flag for the Battlestar there. Raptor is ready. We send the second nuke out to this ship, the Mars, or Columbia's the bottom ship, sorry. Mars is the one that's already taken hull damage. Okay, so let's take a look at what we can do targeting our oppressors. We got a good solution, 49 accuracy. Same position, the stack. The stack is going to cause problems if you try and shoot up or down. It's not a big problem for a broadside, but Mercury is not a strong broadsiding ship. But my assault Raptors are in great position to rub out this ship. So we're going to take that, and we're going to now. Painting does not stack, but we have nothing else we're really going to shoot at, so we're going to put most of the paint on the ship we're attacking with the missiles on the, and we'll just put paint on these other two targets in case we kill it fast and want to move on to a new target. This maximizes our resources now. What are we going to do with the Valkyries? We got them flacking. I think they still need to take care of. Oh, okay, that's good. X that. Valkyrie. Okay. You see from the little square here, there is the target of the Valkyrie's guns. So every little bit of resources we have is doing something for us this turn. Let's go out and check our forward Viper squadrons. They're doing okay out there. They're killing Vipers. They're killing Raiders. That's good. And we've got the second group that threatens us, that's already cost us some hull points on the Mercury, isolated. Watch the missiles zoom in and blam!
On your six.
So we took out a Arachne, and we took out a Serb that was already wounded. Very good turn there. I'm going to flak right, H, and flak right, hoping to. I'm not going to do anything with that missile. As far as targets go, we're going to concentrate on this Raider. No, concentrate on the Arachne. Got a very nice solution there. Now the move we're trying to do here is we're trying to get the weakened armor face of the Mars facing some other direction. Right, he's got no left armor, so you want to show the enemy the right side. So we're going to do a hard rotation
System
of
repairs.
both battle stars in the stack.
Got it.
Oh, flak right. We have inbound missiles on the right. And Galactica, C, HH, you're flacking right on that one too. Okay. Still doing pretty good in the armor department. Mars. Is in seriously bad condition. All right. Fire off a nuke. Just to blow up that ship completely. I'm not sure that's going to work.
Yes, Commander.
I am not good with nukes. If I tell you I'm good with nukes, I'm lying. Right? Just check our fighter squadrons. They're hitting the targets we want to hit. We are being ground down a little bit there. All right. So Raptors are empty. We're going to order them to target this ship. Painting is still going on. There's only 2 targets that are worth painting. So let it go. Oh, nuke went out. I love that. Love watching nukes go out.
I'm on it, Commander.
Now we got the armor and the damaged Battlestar in better shape. We're still running it defensive because Mercuries are not something you can just buy in the shipyard. You have to play with a text file to make them work right. I'd say based on the ring here, the only thing they can possibly hit is that ship there, the Arachne. So not important really. Be forward. Nice thing is in this campaign game, you have no turn timers. You have time to do your thing at your own pace. See, the fighters are doing Heavy Raider Squadron. They're just doing pre-programmed. I'm going to put the Valkyries on the Arachne. I love watching nukes hit things.
Escort clearance zone is active. We're taking fire!
This turn is pretty much over. There's nothing to shoot at. Dual control A. Target, target. Oh, we've got 3 ships to deal with here. Okay. We're going to send the fighters after these ships we don't have on Dratus yet. You gotta be careful approaching unidentified targets with fighters because sometimes
Yes, sir.
you run into a Medusa or something that has PDCs and can shoot down your fighters, but I don't think that's the case in this campaign mission.
Hostile mine detected.
Now I've got strong armor face, I can actually go offensive. I'm going to protect myself with PCM.
I'm on it, Commander.
Turn off the Galactica flak, otherwise he'll blow my nuke up on the way out. Go offensive on the 2 battle stars. See that tiny circle when they're in defensive? Now we go offensive. Watch the circle get bigger as I drag the bar over. I cannot hit the base stars by any chance, but I can hit the Talon and further its death. And we'll make sure the Cylon dies quickly for us. Well, I've got the Celestia flying directly toward the Cylon base star. Not too bright. Like he said about good formations.
Commander.
The goal is for all your ship's guns to converge on the enemy targets at the same time, so you can have your choice of which ones you want to rub out with overwhelming fire.
Hostile unit identified. Celestra is taking damage.
Okay, the Valkyries are going to torpedo the base star. There's a flak bug. If you select multiple ships and you turn off flak, sometimes it goes off, sometimes it does not. So you have to turn off flak individually on any ship you're turning flak off on because of the buggy. X. Now, Battlestar wise. B. Damaged Mercury, we're not going to run forward. Not going to hit anything, but okay.
Yes, Commander. Got it.
That's going to be an interesting move there. So what we're going to do here is we're going to try and watch the nuke go to the Cylon. While watching this intricate maneuver, we're trying here to do our thing. I think I have that. There you go. All right. This is an interesting maneuver. It's grand. And we'll zoom back and watch the nuke go out.
Subsystem is back online. So say we all.
I caused the collision. I am most likely going to lose those two battle stars and have to start the game over again from our save. Yep, that intricate maneuver going to cost me. I'll still publish the game. I think I'm not going to lose the two ships, but it's bad. I'll put the Battlestar Galactica in full defensive mode in hopes of mitigating the effects of the collision.
Yes, Commander.
This could be a really bad one. Let the nukes go. Yep.
Battlestar is taking damage.
Blew up the Mars. Heavily damaged the Jupiter too. All right. It was a great match. Up until my stupid maneuver. See the firing solution there? Don't need to fire the PCM, waste ammunition, and you actually pay for all that, so I'm not going to fire it.
This is actual. Cleanup command confirmed.
Reaching bingo fuel.
All hostile marks have been destroyed. And just like that, we make another feel-good story for the Hollow Bands.
Move the fleet to Condition 2 and launch cleanup crews. Galactica doesn't stay the people's hero if we drop the ball during extraction.
That was bad. I'm going to have to play that again.
I repeat, set condition 1. This is
I don't like losing battle stars.
Watch your animals, people. Not today, Cracker. Not today.
Look at that fire. Isn't that great?
We're gonna hammer the cracker so we can't get back up. Come on, come on, come on. Not today, Quick Man. Firing on target.
I need blast reload now. I'm waiting.
Here we're doing our hard turn to protect the armor of the Mercury, which I destroyed by my stupidity later on. There's a good maneuver. That's a great turn. Beautiful turn there. Nuke going inbound, going out and getting the Arachne. Boom! I love it when a nuke hits the target. And watch my Swan and Strong, my mistake, as I force a collision, an unforced error in the game. This is a very good lesson on how not to play the game.
Even for words.
Set secondary battery. Full attack mode. Fire at will.
And there we go. If we'd lost the battle star, we would have had to start over anyway. And there's the Galactica in an uncontrolled spin. But she gets control.
This is actual. Cleanup command confirmed.
Wow, that was short, sweet, and very self-destructive.